isms. So, French Fried Girls should be worried because Chantal was threatening to sue again. Shadowed that she might have returned to Canada to handle some other business, and she would handle that while she was there. I would be terrified if I was French Fried Girl. So terrified. This is the woman who couldn't even make a vet appointment, and she's going to coordinate a multi-person lawsuit because she felt duped about her cat being given to somebody else. By her to somebody else. But she couldn't tell you who because the selfish bitch wouldn't even walk down the stairs to go say bye. She handed it to Pete's. Again, many reasons we can't follow through with our commitments. So. And Chantal doesn't have much tolerance for distress or discomfort. If something isn't exactly the way she wants to eat it, she's not going to eat it. If it's not the right temperature, she's not going to eat it. So you would think someone as large as her would be much more picky, or would be much less picky. But actually, some of the more morbidly obese people I know are rather picky about their food. And like other folks who deal with addiction, can get pretty nasty if they don't get what they want. How many people think that they've probably fought about food a couple times already? I'm sure he was fine with her coming over, but she farted out a bunch of promises initially that she was I'm gonna go to the gym and lose weight, and it'll be great, and I'll be going to the beach, and we'll be travel beezing. If you're too fat for a plane, you gotta do something. Because now you can't even get out of there in a hurry if you need to. There's no shame in buying 2 plane seats if you need them, but if you don't like that you need them, or that you're cutting it close to needing them, whose job is it to change the shape of Chantal's body? Yours? Mine? A pill? Some Ozempic? No, it comes down to Chantal and what she chooses to do. At this point, she's had more resources and opportunities and access to treatment over the years that most people don't give a shit how she feels, or that she probably can't handle all of her ADLs maybe on her own, because she was always such a nasty, self-centered person that her discomfort brings people pleasure. We've heard of Schadenfreude. You know, it's the same sort of thing. I don't.
So we saw some boats pass by while we were hanging out by the riverside and decided after we were done hanging out by the river to see if we could find a dock and take a boat ride ourselves. On our way,
It was his hard-earned money to try to buy her food that would support her health. And then either she ordered it without him, or he came to reason of, look, I don't love you so much that $250 isn't worth risking your health to me. So if you really love me, Chantal, really, really love me, you'll go on there, eat yourself half to death, and give me the cash. So, I don't know. And she wants privacy. Okay. And where's your husband? Where's your husband? Where's your husband? Where's your husband? He's out with the boys. Thailand, from what I understand, has a very, very active sex scene. So, I'm sure he'll text you. But at any rate, this week we're going to... But she's sitting there, not a lot of people around, but it was the old eyes darting. Remember the outhouse? Or going for Burger King and then sitting in the parking lot, full face of makeup, looking all over the place to see who's looking and who's watching. She's out proud and doesn't care, but hawks like she's ashamed of what she's engaging in. So when she's sitting there with Sala eating, and there's people, you know, not a lot of people, because they go everywhere when it's closed. She's afraid of people, and they want to be able to film, and they're weird. They're weird. She likes getting attention, but standing out doesn't really, I think she probably feels like people are staring, because they are staring. It's a spectacle. She's 4 times the size of a normal woman. So I think people are going to stare. That shouldn't be unexpected. Is it rude? Is it cruel? I don't know. Bottom line, it shouldn't be unexpected. And to act shocked would be kind of stupid as well.
One, I'm pretty, okay? That has a lot, and I don't mean that to be conceited. I'm being very matter of fact. Being pretty gets you a lot of privilege. I'm just saying, you can get away with a lot if you're pretty. Number one, I'm pretty.
Hi guys, trigger warning. Hi guys, this video is going to feature cases, disturbing true crime cases featuring basically child imprisonment, kidnap, and abuse. So that's a trigger warning. So if you feel like you don't want to listen to any disturbing cases, opt out of this video. I've got plenty of other videos that are happier than this one. Thanks for listening. Hi guys, and welcome to Tailored Talk. Okay, so first of all, I'll put timestamps because I'm going to talk about a few things. First of all, UFC news. So, as I was writing the script for this video, I decided to turn on the UFC and watch Volkanovski versus Makachev 1. And it's 30 minutes. And then as I was watching this first fight, I was flicking down Twitter and got onto ESPN who revealed that Charles Oliveira is now injured. He's got a cut, a deep cut above the eye, and he can't compete. So guess who was filled in? It's Volkanovski. So that means Ilia Topuria versus Volkanovski is not happening. That's going to be put off. And Volkanovski is now going to Abu Dhabi to fight Islam again. So it's now Volkanovski versus Makachev 2. Like people have said, Islam can't win. He fights Alex, he beats Alex, he fought Alex on short notice. He loses to Alex, he's just lost to Alex Volkanovski on short notice. So he can't win, he can't win, but he's sure that he's going to win. That's why he accepted the fight. God, I think Islam's going to win again, but my opinion could change. Right, so Amberlynn now officially moving. I'm going to review those videos. There's 2 videos of hers that I need to review, and I'll probably review them together and put them into one video. First of all, guys, do you really think that wifey is gone? Because she's so dependent, she's like a baby, and she's got pets. Do you really think wifey has gone? Or are they pretending that she's left to make it look like Amber is alone? I really don't know, guys. Secondly, so Amber's video has 33,000 views, and I kind of expected more. Because this is her new apartment. This is like the first episode of the new season. You know, it's a new apartment tour. You know, she's now living her apparently independent woman single life. So I just expected more views. Okay, guys, let's take a look at what I really wanted to talk about. Is Foodie. I'll quickly talk about bits and pieces that she's done. So the Stay on the Line Biza Productions crayon skit, that was awful. And to be honest with you, it's got like 8.6 thousand views. And I don't understand how her crayon trash gets nearly 10k. I don't understand. It's like toddler drawings with crappy voices, and not much of a good plot. It's about a husband dying on the floor. It's a 911 call. Secondly, with everything that's going on, with Israel and Hamas and the war that's going on there, you'd think the last thing that she would want to do is a 911 call, considering that the skit that she did is happening, particularly now, with people losing their husbands, their wives, people having to hide their kids while they're getting attacked. Like, what is wrong with her? What is wrong with this woman? First, and plus, she's a happily married woman. Why has she decided to do a skit about her husband's brains bleeding out on the floor? Like, what? I mean, you're a happily married Muslim woman. Why would you think that that's appropriate? It's just very odd. I also wanted to talk about Salah's real birthday vlog, which was the Iconseum vlog that they did in Thailand. So Foodie, they did the exact same thing that they did in Kuwait. So watching Sansa cooks, Sansa points out all the missed opportunities, going to the gallery, getting Salah some actual birthday cake, taking Salah to a restaurant. Like Sansa points out everything they missed out on. And it's just like, this is your husband's first birthday that you're spending with him. And she didn't even buy him one slice of birthday cake. Foodie didn't treat Salah to a meal. And like Sansa points out, there's a lot of halal meals, halal restaurants, that she could have taken him to and bought him, at least a main meal. She didn't go to a designer store and get him a fancy gift. This was Salah's 30th birthday. And she bought him absolutely nothing. Nothing that he could call his own. Like a child, they went to the movies and got popcorn. What else did they get? Did they get the fries? They got popcorn, they got some drinks. Guys, I forgot. And who can forget the candy? She got Salah Coke bottles and gummy rings and gummy bears and jelly beans. She got them candy, but she got both of them candy to share. And again, that's for kids. And she got it wasn't a gift for him especially. She just got them candy to share. As you would get a child, and no actual individual present. And that was it. She didn't buy him anything. And I'm very confused. Like, you did the cheapest thing that you possibly could, and plus you got your husband absolutely no gift to celebrate his 30th birthday. You didn't even get him said, Salah, what's your favourite meal? We'll go out to whatever restaurant and I'll pay for your favorite meal. Nothing. She didn't even get him a banana pancake, which she knows that he likes because he's very finicky. Right, so that was kind of weird. I mean, like, she's playing the doting wife card, but when it comes to celebrating birthdays, she got him zilch. Why not? Why didn't you buy him anything? Are you that broke? Finally, I want to talk about Foodie consistently saying that she had the cat for over 20 years. She posted a long community post, same old, bitching about FFG, calling her a goblin, which we all know is anti-Semitic, and basically saying that implying that she's abusing the cat. And I posted this on Twitter that basically just because you've had something for 20 years, it doesn't mean that you treated them well. For example, a woman in Vermont abused her son for 15 years, and she was found out when her daughter-in-law found them in bed together. Joseph Fritzl imprisoned his daughter for over 20 years. She had a brood of his children that were living in the basement, basically, which was like a bunker. And when caught and asked if he had remorse, Joseph said, "Check every man or woman's basement. You'll find some kind of slave with kids down there." Like, he wasn't remorseful. He was just annoyed that he got caught. Look at the Gertrude Banazeski case. She killed a girl called Sylvia Livens. And look at that case. Like, an authority figure can keep somebody under their roof for 20 years and abuse them every day of their lives. So I don't know, time doesn't mean anything. The fact that you had BBJ, and first of all, she's not even 20. The vets determined that she was 18. And you've had Sam for 6 and BBJ for 18 years. And that means nothing. The cats were still obviously in very bad shape. It's obvious that she projected her lifestyle onto the cats. Foodie doesn't wash. Her ears are dirty, her paws are dirty, her mouth is filthy. When she uses the bathroom, she openly says that she doesn't wipe. So she just neglected her cats and put them through the same thing because she didn't care. She bitches about vet appointments costing $400. $400. She got 200 from Vegan for Life and just spent it on herself. You know, Milk Tea has also covered this. You know, she bitches about vet appointments costing how much, and then she spends hundreds on Nader to keep him. For years, both of those cats looked a mess. I'll just say that even before Nader, they looked a mess. And anybody, even if you don't have a pet, anybody with eyes can see that those cats desperately needed to go to the vets. And even before Nader, before any man was on the scene, she couldn't be bothered. And you don't have to be a pet lover to see that. You know, she's only mad at FFG because FFG went public about the abuse. If FFG had stayed silent, you'd be getting less of the community posts, making FFG out to be the bad girl. Notice every time Foodie's low on money, she brings up the cats to remind people that she's an animal abuser. So she wears the animal abuser tag as a badge of honor, and it's really sick. Even publicity for abuse is good publicity to Foodie. She's still using the term goblin, even though she's been told multiple times it's anti-Semitic, and then she wonders why her views are getting lower and lower. I can't think why, guys. So that's the end of the video, a very quick one. Thank God for you guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for listening. Guys, as I'm editing this, Foodie has now posted a new live on the Foodie Beauty main channel. Saying there's no place like home. She's back. Her and Winter husband are now back in Kuwait. They got through. Unfortunately, Marty's letter didn't do the trick. They are now back in Kuwait, and the first clip we have is Foodie face deep in Julia's fur, kissing on a cat that clearly hates her. Salah is nowhere to be seen, but I'll have a look through the whole live. I don't think I'll be reviewing it, but she's clearly back home. And back to the mukbangs, spread-eagled on the floor. And guys, I've got to talk about Foodie's cheeks in this live. Her cheeks look painful, they're pink, they look like they're burning, they look irritable, they look inflamed. Her cheeks just look like hell. So I don't know, what do you think is going on with her face? What do you think is going on with the scabbing and the inflammation on her cheeks? Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. So guys, the girl that I mentioned that was unalived by Gertrude, her name was Sylvia Likens. My mistake.